Welcome to Coming Out of the Dark podcast, a podcast like none other, where women are empowered, encouraged, and uplifted to be the best version of themselves. Get ready to come from darkness into light with a passion to fulfill purpose. Here is your host, Miss Lady O.
Hello, thank you for listening to another episode of Coming Out of the Dark. I am your host, Lady O. If you're tuning in for the first time, I want to share that this platform is in celebration of the life and memory of my beautiful sister, Glennis Marie Boyce. She is the inspiration for this platform. All that I do is in celebration of her life, and what she means to me. I would also like to share that I am not a doctor or a therapist, but I am a certified empowerment coach who is committed to supporting women that are ready to break the cycle of self-sabotaging beliefs so they can build healthy relationships, own their identity, and confidently achieve their desired goals. It's my life's purpose to encourage, empower, and uplift, and I'm honored to do this on this platform. Welcome to a new week. This week is like none other. There is a spirit of expectancy for this week. There are questions that need to be answered. There is a demand for a breakthrough and purpose, strategy, goals, and an outpouring of grace and favor. As we journey through the days ahead, I hope that you are in the right position to receive. You're committed to the cause, whatever that cause is for you. Someone may be listening, and their cause is to receive a breakthrough in a business strategy. There may be someone listening that needs healing for themselves or a family member. There may be someone listening today that needs an increase in finances to get that business idea off the ground or pay bills. There may be someone listening that needs a breakthrough in feeling loved, accepted, and appreciated. Perhaps someone wants to release the pressure of grief, to heal from the traumatic experiences of your life. Someone may be listening to come out from the shadows of hiding their gifts and ready to own their identity and claim it. This week has something in store for each one of you. But the question remains, are you in the position to receive what you're asking for? It's more than speaking. It's more than hoping. It's more than dreaming. And it's more than writing it down. All of those actions are important and they are required. However, what is required is believing accompanied with action. So allow me to ask, what is the thing or things you're hoping and believing will manifest in your life? What is that desire that no one knows about except God? Are you wrestling with confidence to believe and manifest it? What is burning inside your heart that whenever you think about it, your stomach begins to leap? You feel a sense of peace, a sense of joy and excitement. It's that thing. I want you to begin to think about, what if? What if you decided to let go? Let go of living a life based on the opinions of others. That thing you want to go after is in complete contrast to what people know you to be. So, you decide to live in fear, sacrificing your freedom for the acceptance of others. What if you went after your healing? You made the decision you no longer want to repeat history. You're tired of the dysfunction. You're tired of the lies. You're tired of crying over the same issues. You're tired of trusting in the wrong people, places, or things. You want to seek help to heal your broken heart and address the traumas you experience, but you decide against it. Why? You may need the assistance of therapy, but you don't go after it because therapy is foreign to you. Your perception of therapy is distorted, and you don't want anyone to think you're crazy. So you forgo the help and pray the pain away. What if you decided to deal with the loss and grief that is heavy on your heart? To grieve the relationship you lost, to grieve the marriage that's not living up to your expectations, to grieve the loss of your loved one or significant other. What if you gave yourself permission to feel the pain of losing hope, to lose the deal, to lose the job, to lose the desire, to lose connection to God, to lose connection with yourself. Instead, you may resort to just accepting life as it is, with no desire to explore greater, no desire to mend your heart. What if you decided to believe? How would that look? Can you see it? Close your eyes for a moment and visualize whatever you wish, hope, or desire. Visualize your life living with what you hope for. How do you feel? It's attainable, but there is a requirement from you. The requirement for you to achieve freedom to claim it, own it, and be it is positioning. What are you willing to do to meet your expectations? You're at a crossroad and a decision must be made. You spent approximately 2 years in solitude, reflecting, hoping, and praying. Now is the time to ask yourself, are you ready to manifest? Are you willing to do the required work? Your blueprint to achieving your goals is different than mine. I may speed along my journey, but get stuck in other areas where I need to learn and be stretched. You, on the other hand, may have a slow start and a strong finish. It's all according to the inner working that need to be done to get you ready. I was thinking the other day, we are at the closing of 2021. I can recall when I welcomed January 1st, 2021. I was sitting at my dining room table hosting a coming out of the dark Zoom New Year's Eve party. Yeah, that was my great idea. I was shaking in my boots because I wasn't quite comfortable speaking live. I still get nervous, but I'm not where I started. I stayed with the process, and with each recording, my confidence level increased. Can you see your growth from January 1st, 2021 to present? You're probably thinking, yeah, I can, but I'm not where I want to be. If that is your thought process, then I want to tell you that's what's holding you back from manifestation. If you breeze through life without appreciating the ups and downs, you're missing the lessons. Manifestation is in the lessons. So, are you ready to get into position? Are you ready to reflect and celebrate your growth? Are you ready to put into practice what's required for manifestation? If you are, together, let's begin with gratitude. Give God thanks for the life He has blessed you with. Give thanks that the storms of life, although raging and at times knock us to our knees, we were able to bounce back and begin again. Accept the season you are in, whatever that is. You're not going to be there always. The seasons don't last always. A challenging season doesn't last always, nor does seasons of rewards. Everything has its timing and is done to build and strengthen character. Positioning requires you to release control. You can't predict what's going to happen. We don't know what will happen in any given moment. We are to remain present and sensitive to the leading of the Holy Spirit that resides in our hearts. You know when something is right or wrong. Trust it and make your decisions based on it. That knowing will never steer you wrong. Positioning requires you to believe. You can't play with it. You can't do it half-heartedly. Your belief must be strong, and you're willing to do what is required to sustain it. That means surrounding yourself around people who support you, people who are willing to encourage you. Protect your ears. What are you listening to? You should read and listen to material that will inspire you. Positioning requires you to be courageous. You must be courageous to push beyond the obstacles. There will be times that your belief will be challenged. Doubt will creep in, and the naysayers will be there to discourage you. But you must remain committed, silent, and push. Even when it looks like things are crumbling around you and all you see and feel is unmet expectations. It is courage to believe what's in your heart and position yourself to succeed. Succeeding can look many ways. Succeeding can mean you need to go back to the drawing board and strategize for new direction. There is nothing wrong with that. Positioning is a requirement. If you want it, you must place yourself in the position to receive it. It may look difficult. It may look painful. It may look impossible. It may look lonely. It may look scary. That's how it looks. Don't make a decision on how it looks. Your decisions should be based on what you know. What do you know about yourself? What do you know about your God? What do you know about the purpose, dream, and desires in your heart? Yes, positioning may require a breaking of old habits, beliefs, circles, relationships, traumas, and addictions. Positioning means you will need to shift your mindset. Positioning requires you to sign an agreement with yourself that you will do whatever it takes. Positioning, it will be painful at times. But when you're in the right position, you begin to settle in and things will finally fall into place. It is my prayer that every woman listening to this podcast will get into position to free themselves, to claim the life they know they should be living. You know, it sings in your heart. Whenever you see it, whenever you feel it, or whenever you try it, it feels right. It's the love. It's the passion. So you know, you have what it takes. It's in your soul. So it's time to step up and do the work by getting into position. Let me ask you, aren't you tired of feeling frustrated, sad, and unfulfilled? If you answered yes, let's do the work together and get into position. I am Lady O. This has been an encouraging message for me, and I hope it has been for you as well. I want to invite you to join me on Friday in the Breaking Barriers That Stifle Your Confidence room on Clubhouse at 7:30 p.m. We'll discuss this topic and anything else that is on your heart. It's a safe space to share and celebrate who you are, the journey traveled, where you are today, and where you want to be. Have an amazing week ahead, and remember, get into position for the manifestation. It's yours, so claim it, own it, and be it.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Please subscribe to this podcast and like, share, and follow on Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, be well, be safe, and be kind to yourself.